Yo, what's up, everybody? Matty Ice here with Profit Props. I'm excited for another episode. We've got one, two, three, four, five, six NBA games, two March Madness games, and a couple plays to go over. I want to go ahead and say this. If you want to, if you can, go watch on Twitch. I've got the comment section up. We can interact. You can let me know how you feel about these plays. Would love to get some feedback from all of you. Yesterday we went 1-1 in the NBA. Steph hit, he had 29, I want to say, and then Shea missed, he had 27. So 1-1 in the NBA. I can't remember if I gave out any college plays on stream. I don't think. So yeah, 1-1 in the NBA yesterday, and then today I've got one, two, three, four, five that I'm ready to play, and then a few that I'm waiting on injury news for. We'll jump right into the NBA. First, I've got Indiana at Atlanta. I have this one, assuming Tyrese plays, assuming Trae Young plays. I have this 1-6 or 118.5, 120.5. That might even be a little low. These are two of the top four highest scoring teams post All-Star break. So I think it's going to be a high scoring game. But I don't think it's going to be as large of a spread as the books currently have. Okay, that was weird. I want to add this to stream. That's what I wanted to do. All right, so if we can see here, the Atlanta game spread's currently 9. Pinnacle just went to 8.5. So I would grab this now. I like an Indy plus 9 tonight. That's assuming Halliburton plays, but I don't see anything saying he's not going to. And I think this only gets better if Trae doesn't play. So count me in on the Indy game. I got that one again, 118, 120 roughly. I could even see like a 122, 124 kind of game. Maybe even 120, 124, but I just think 9's too many. So we got, we're going to take Indy plus 9. Next, we've got the Brooklyn-Miami game. I have Miami closer to like a 3.5 point favorite here. Like 110, 113.5. I'm not in a rush to go bet Brooklyn with Seth Curry out. I think that might be a little bit of a difference here. And again, I don't love my Brooklyn numbers because it's it's still, in my opinion, a fairly small sample size with this group. So gonna be a lean for me in terms of sides in that game. And I really don't want there to be any blowouts here because I am gonna take I should say it like this. I got two plays that I'm watching in this one. I'm not gonna release them now. Let me see. Yeah, there's really nothing I'm waiting on that's going to affect those. So the two that I'm watching right now are Bam under 20.5. Let's go ahead and release that. Bam under 20.5 points. Released on Twitter today a poll, and let's see how the poll's doing. 66% are to the under on this. Bam under 20.5 points, going up against Nick Claxton tonight. A really good defender. In the two matchups this year, he had one game where I believe he had 8 points, and then another game where he had 24. So I'm gonna assume he's somewhere in the middle of that tonight. He's gone under this in 70% of the last 30 games played. Now his season average still is 21, so it still is slightly higher than what we're playing here. But I think going up against Nick Claxton tonight, we should see him maybe closer to 16. And that leads me to the play that I'm watching in this game. I'm really looking at Jimmy Butler here. He plays better at home in terms of points per game, scoring about 24 points per game at home. His number's 24.5, but my model number for him tonight's about 26.5 based off of his recent play. And he even said himself he doesn't really ramp it up until post All-Star break anymore. So keeping my eye on a Jimmy Butler 24.5. We're actually going to bump over here. and see what the market's done. So FanDuel opened at juice to the under, and now it's kind of, oh no, they opened about even. Now it's juice to the under. So it doesn't look like we're going to get a 25.5 under anywhere. But I still like the 24.5, especially like a minus -0.05 at DraftKings. Over. I'm talking about over, not under. FanDuel, Bet Rivers are the two best. 06, 08. What we're looking for is that over 24.5 minus -0.06. At Barstool, if you want to play it now, Prize Picks is at 24.5 too. So if you want to fill in a slot, I do like that one. I'm not playing it myself just yet. Am I? Do I want to? All right, let's go look and see what Jimmy's done against Brooklyn. He had a game of 26 and a game of 13. Yeah, I'm not playing it yet. Not playing it yet. Sticking with that game, though, I am also going to take Spencer Dinwiddie under 19.5. Played this morning at BetUS. Let me go see where the best one is. So CJ. Oh, not CJ. Spencer, my fault. I honestly, I get those guys mixed up a lot. So you can get this at Pinnacle, Caesars, DraftKings, MGM, any of those, and probably more. But those are the 4 domestic shops you can get them at that pull it up for me right away. So pretty unanimous. I mean, FanDuel is at 18.5. I'll check what Prize Picks is. This is Spencer Dinwiddie under 19.5. I'm going to go ahead and throw this up here. Watch on Twitch to join the chat. Would love to get a little feedback from y'all, what you're thinking. What are we looking for here? Spencer Dinwiddie. So you can get 19 at Prize Picks, which I still like. So Spencer under 19.5 on the books, 19 at Prize Picks. That's right there in that Philly or my Miami Brooklyn game. Next game I got is Milwaukee Denver. I think there might be a little bit of value on Milwaukee here. I got Denver as like closer to a -1 to pick them, but not enough not a lot of value. Maybe not enough value for me to play this. I'm going to kind of monitor and see how this goes. If it goes 3.5, though, I think I may play Milwaukee plus 3.5. In terms of props in this game, I'm going to go ahead and take Jamal Murray under 21.5 points. He's averaging about 18.5 in his career against against Drew Holiday. 21.5 is available everywhere, so you don't have to shop around. Prize Picks, every book you can think of. I mean, I would shop around in your network to get the best price, but 21.5 is available across the boards. Projections for him tonight are about 19.5 points, so I still think he has a decent game, but I think he goes under 21.5. Next game, Utah-Sacramento. So this one, we're waiting on the De'Aaron Fox news, right? He went out in the third quarter last night with looked like he tweaked his hamstring, and I haven't heard anything officially on if he is or isn't playing. Where is this Sacramento game? So Spank Odds has that he is, but I know he's at least questionable. My numbers are going to be assuming he is playing. I've got this closer to 118, 122, 118, 123. So I've got Sacramento between a 4.5 point favorite. So I'd probably hang it at 4.5. And then with a total of 239. So I'm a little high on this total, not overwhelmingly. But I kind of like the over in this one. I'm sorry, the over in this one. Player props, nothing for me in terms of player props in this game. So we'll move on to Philly Phoenix. I'm assuming, I wouldn't even say probable. My numbers are assuming James Harden does play. So I can't play this yet. I'm going to be monitoring that situation. If Harden plays, I'm going to be taking Philly money line. I think Philly should be a slight favorite with Harden. Without Harden, I think the number is good where it's at, right? So if Harden does play, I'm going to try to get out in front of that news. Try to get down on my softest out before it moves. And if he does play, I've got the total of this at 232. So I'm high on this total. I know Phoenix is a slow team, good defensive team, but I think this probably goes over with James Harden playing. That's why I can't play anything yet. Still monitoring that situation. And when that news comes out, I'll relook at player props in this game as well. And then the last game on the board, I've got Pelicans and Clippers. I'm going to go ahead and take Jonas Valanciunas under 16.5. I took it this morning at BetUS. Prize picks. They have prize picks at 16.5 currently as well. So go ahead and get that. That's one of my favorite plays on the board today. Jonas Valanciunas under 16.5 points. That's for the Pelicans. In terms of the spread, I kind of like the Pelicans +5 here as well because I have this is closer to -1 without Paul George. I know the addition of Russell Westbrook, he's been playing well lately. He's only playing about 25 minutes. Maybe that's what works best for them. I don't know. But yeah, I like Pelicans plus the points here. 5's available everywhere. Yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and release that now. Am I going to eat it? Wait, Trey Murphy questionable, right? Do I need to wait on that? Yeah, don't release it. Don't go ahead and jump on it now. I'm waiting on the Trey Murphy news. Put a little question mark beside it. You got to ask yourself, does Trey Murphy move the line that much? No. So then you're like risking a 4 or a 6, in my opinion. So, and what I mean by that is if he plays, it's definitely not moving more than 4. But if he doesn't play, it's definitely not getting any better than 6. I wouldn't be surprised if we could wait on this news and it not move much at all regardless. So worth the wait, in my opinion. Total 227. I'm a little high on this total too. I've been a little high on these totals. So that's kind of the rundown on the NBA. I'm going to run down the plays that I've released. Then I'm going to run down the plays that I'm leaning on. And then we can talk college basketball. So released plays, official plays, let's get at it. Indiana +9. Jamal Murray under 21.5 points. Spencer Dinwiddie under 19.5 points. Jonas Valanciunas under 16.5 points. So there's 4 plays officially released. Indiana +9. Jamal Murray under 21.5. Spencer under 19.5. Valanciunas under 16.5. Those are my 4 NBA plays for now. Waiting on some injury news. I'll probably have some more out to y'all later. College basketball, just like one prop. I kind of got beat up yesterday. Again, I don't think we released anything, but I had a big parlay out there. I had the 2 favorites and then Creighton to win, but by less than 10, and everything missed. So I think I'm just going to keep it light today. I like Andre Jackson over 4.5 assists. If you have prize picks, this is available. There's some books hanging props for this tonight as well, which is where his number's at. I think I even saw this at +05. So plus money, I like this a lot. That brings me to 5 plays total out right now. 4 of them props you could use on prize picks. Jamal Murray, Spencer Dinwiddie. Oh, wait, Bam. We got Bam too. My fault on that. So let me run through the NBA plays for y'all one more time. Indy +9, Jamal Murray under 21.5, Bam under 20.5, Spencer under 19.5, Valanciunas under 16.5. I thought that was right. I thought I had 5. And then Andre Jackson for the college basketball prop. I don't think I'm going to touch these sides or totals, man. I just don't. So that's it for me today. Feel free to shoot me a DM. Let me know what you think of the plays. I've been pretty active in the DMs. That's why I'm trying to get a couple of y'all over to Twitch so we can all talk. We can all kind of get an idea what we're thinking. But that's it for today's episode. About 16 minutes. I'll be back on tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday, so probably a little earlier like today's episode. Best of luck today, and I'll be back tomorrow.